Come with me and you'll be in a world of confusing Japanese Chinese building material. I will show you how to use this without knowing anything. Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to the channel. That is why this is not a singing channel. I am horrible at singing. Fun fact. Today I'm going to show you guys tips and tricks and super duper secret stuff about this screen. Some stuff that you guys may already know just by playing with it, or some stuff that you guys just need to know. Now straight off the bat, you guys are going to notice that my screen booted up completely different than anybody else's, and now all of you guys are jealous. But more importantly, I'm going to show you guys how I set up my particular Android screen to fit my personal needs, because this is my car until somebody buys it. It is for sale. Make me an offer. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this. Over here you guys have the widgets. You guys have the clock. I wish I owned that car. You have the distance and speed. I never use that. And you guys have a fancy clock. I like the fancy clock, so it stays on the fancy clock. Now, down here in the bottom corner, you guys see this little blue thing that I can move around everywhere, and you guys are questioning, what is this? I will show you what this is now. This is some cool little buttons that driving down a dark road at night, and I really don't want this to be on, and I want to focus on the road ahead of me. I can disable the display. And then I can bring back the display just by tapping anywhere on the screen. So it's that simple to operate that, and I'm going to show you guys how to enable that feature. So to enable that feature, you guys are going to come all the way over here to settings, and you guys are going to scroll down to general. And then in general, you guys will have some cool little settings over here for you guys to access. Standby time means nothing, don't worry about that. Assistive touch, that is that little blue logo. You guys are going to want to enable that. And I definitely encourage that, because this thing doesn't have the ability to turn off the screen, and that's a big must-have for me. Now, reverse volume suppression, that's up to you guys. If you guys like it to be quiet as you're backing up the car so you guys don't run over little kids, I encourage the use of that, and I keep mine at medium. Now, boot logo, this is where I got my crazy cool little boot logo. You guys are going to type in 5, 6, 7, 8, and then hit OK. And you guys can choose a boot logo for your car. As you guys can see, there's tons of them. You guys can even scroll through and find some other ones that may be of interest to you. It's a shame that there's no Hellcat ones on here. Got it! But let's say you guys want one like mine that just showed up there. You guys can install it on your SD card and select it from there, and that will be your custom boot logo. Now, we're going to go ahead and exit this, and we're going to go to the second screen of secretness, which is all the way over here. Software version, you guys are going to touch that. You guys are going to click settings and press 8888. That's 4 8s. And you're going to press OK. Now in here you have access to the deep internal workings of this particular device. This is where you guys can set up things like the default language. You guys can set this up. Maybe you guys speak any one of these other languages on the screen. So don't leave in the comments section, does it speak blah blah blah, because I may not know how to read what you guys are typing, especially if you guys are using one of these. I don't know what that is, but here, this is all of them. So don't type that comment. You guys type that comment, you guys are going to win a special prize from me. Now over here, you guys have access to stuff like the radio. You guys can set it up for America. You guys can set up your factors of whatever broadbands you guys have in your area. Can type, don't worry about that. Volume, this is one that I get asked a lot. You know, my volume is still coming in pretty low or pretty weak on some of the areas with this screen. You guys can adjust it right here. You guys can make the adjustments accordingly and get it to your liking. Like for instance, navigation is still a little bit too high for my taste, so I'm going to drop that down a little bit. Now the next one is menu icons. This is where you guys can arrange those menu icons. That's these over here. You see how my menu icons are different than your menu. You guys can change them to however you want. Keep in mind, some of them don't really work and they can brick your device, like I have learned the hard way. I got super excited when I saw this one right here that said F camera, and I was like, oh crap, this is a Pornhub camera that's on here. And it turned out it doesn't do anything, and it actually bricked my entire screen. So I decided I'm not going to activate that again ever. So just be careful, guys. If you guys use one and it turns off your screen and it turns it completely black, just let your car sit for about 5 minutes with the doors open, and then it will unbrick it. So free advice from me. You guys can learn those life lessons. Other than that, there's really not too much in this section that's of importance for you guys. Something else that bothers me a lot that comes with this screen, and it comes with a generic chintzy Chinese keyboard. I have nothing against the Chinese language. I think it looks really, really cool. I just have it against it being as my auto predict as I type. I don't like that, and I don't like it when people get inside my car and they're like, yo, you speak Chinese? And I'm like, no, shut up, I don't speak Chinese. So it's really, really important that you guys download another keyboard. I encourage you guys to download the Gboard. It is the best one that I have found. I love it. I think it's perfect, and definitely one that I encourage that you guys use. Now back to the main screen. There's going to be another screen over here where it says car info. If you guys go into here, you guys will see this function selection. You guys can select here if you guys want your original backup camera. Yes, the original backup camera works. If you guys ask me again whether or not it works, you guys are going to win a special prize from me. So stop asking that question. You guys can also enable a different camera. If you guys want to wire up a new camera to this screen, you guys can do it via that way. Now this turn to start AVM, this is if you ordered the 360-degree panoramic camera from Chris or the manufacturer, you guys can tie it into this screen. So when you guys enable it and you guys put on the turn signals, it's going to turn on the screen for you to see whatever's coming up on your right or whatever's coming up on your left. Now, I don't have that 360-degree camera. If somebody wants to send it to me for free, I can definitely show you guys how to install it. Just hook a brother up. Now, over here, you guys have party controls and installation of voice. I do not have the party function in this car.
Of course, they really look cool at night. Check this out.
So there's no party lights inside this vehicle, so I'm not going to enable that. Now, speed units, this is for you guys because I guess a lot of people took offense to my America comment. You guys can shove it. Now, over here, you guys do have the kilometers per hour, or you guys have the Celsius. So you guys do have the option of selecting whatever units you guys want. But this is America. Now, over here, there is another secret screen. I don't know why they have so many secret screens, but if you hold this,
2,000 years later,
it will show you the next screen. Now you have two different screens here. You have CAN upgrade. Don't worry about that one. You guys don't know what that is, and most of you guys won't know how to use it, and it will totally mess up your system, so don't go in there. Now this one here where it says the original car host parameter configurator, that should never have been a hidden screen because this is really, really important. I'm going to show you guys this right now. You need to tell the Android screen what factory radio do you have. Do you guys have the gold one, which was the best time period for Mercedes Benz, or do you guys have the new, very, very confusing one with lots and lots of tiles? So you guys are going to pick whatever your command screen is. This is your factory command screen. Now, you need to also select whether or not the car has navigation. This car has navigation, so this screen takes advantage of it and it uses what is called mixed navigation. Now, you need to also select whether or not the car has a factory auxiliary plug. I do, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. And it's also going to ask you here, do you want to activate it? Now this is important because some of you guys still don't know this trick, but this screen will automatically launch it into auxiliary mode when it is in a screen parameter that requires output of music, like a YouTube, Google Play Music, Spotify, those stuff, it'll automatically launch it into aux. But you guys need to activate it. You guys need to confirm it. And furthermore to that, let's skip a few over here, you need to select the audio menu column position and the audio menu line position. Now I know what you guys are thinking, what's a column and what's a line, and what does this mean, and why does mine say 2 and 7? Does that mean I need to put mine as 2 and 7? And the answer is no. Don't you put it as 2 and 7, because I will slap the crap out of you. I'll show you what that is right now. If you guys click car device, you'll be greeted with this over here. Now you guys see there's Navi. Some of you guys don't have that, so you guys may be number 1. I am number 2, so that's column 2. Now over here where it says audio, if I press it, my auxiliary is number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is what that means. Let's go ahead and exit that and get back into this. That's what that 2 and 7 means. Don't, please, for the love of God, don't copy paste these settings into your screen. Furthermore, you guys have this option over here where it says door display type. You guys can select whether or not you have a car, if you guys have an SUV, or maybe you guys have a penis mobile like I do. So you guys can select that option. Original screen resolution. This is one that Chris and me get bombarded with. You guys put the ABA connectors and you guys have the screen working, and it works for about an hour, and then it turns off, and you guys send either me a pissed off email or you guys send Chris a pissed off email. I don't know, why am I getting your pissed off emails? Chris isn't paying me for this. But don't send me your pissed off emails, or you guys are going to win a special prize. Now over here I'm going to show you what is happening to your device. You need to select the correct parameter. By selecting the correct parameter, it's going to enable 2 things. Number 1, your screen is going to look correctly, and number 2, your wheel is going to work on your factory screen. You kind of need both to work. So let's go ahead. I'll show you one that definitely doesn't work, and that is number 5 on mine. Number 5 does not work. If I come back over here to car device, that looks like the freaking green giant just came all over this thing. So that is an example of things to avoid. You want to avoid that. And the same thing, you want to avoid things like this. If you guys come back into it, you see how it's all dark now. That's a no-no. It's not supposed to look like that. And it's not supposed to look like this either. If I keep going down, if I go to like number 7 and I come back and I go into here, see how it just completely like came up black? This is where you guys send me the email like, doesn't work, Raymond, I paid $700 and it doesn't work. Well, it's because you guys didn't set it up right. Take the time to do it right. So I know it sucks that there are 13 different parameters plus the AB configurations. That makes a total possibility of 20 possibilities for you guys to do just to get your screen to work correctly. But I promise you it goes by pretty quick. And once you guys have it set, you guys just memorize what is your number. I'm number 2, and life is good as number 2. See, everything is perfect, and my wheel works. So that is an example of that. Now over here there is another secret screen. God damn it, there's so many secret screens with this thing. If you guys slide up, you guys will have wallpapers or live wallpapers, or you guys can download wallpapers to your SD card, and you guys can have a custom wallpaper inside your car. So you guys can be like those hipsters from the 90s and have a bikini girl in the background. You guys know who you are, and you guys know that you guys are still going to do this. So yes, you guys can do that. You guys can go in through the wallpapers. These are some factory ones that it comes with. There's some pretty trippy ones. That's the generic Mercedes-esque one, and that one's actually pretty nice. I like that one. That one's grown on me a lot. But you guys can select whatever wallpaper you guys want. Alright, so lastly, you guys wanted to see this. You guys wanted to see how did I get the USB plug and my auxiliary into this location. And the answer is simple. I drilled a hole over here. This is a 13/16 drill bit. Yes, there is a 13/16 drill bit, and I drilled it in right here. It's about a pinky distance away from the lock mechanism. You guys need to be careful, because if you guys come anywhere up here, there is an airbag, so be careful for that. And then also in this area there's the AC vents, so yes, there's AC inside of here, so just be careful. I just know because I've taken this thing off. You guys can take it off by removing these Torx bits and drop it down and then drilling the hole. It's easier to run the wire across like that. That's gonna be it, guys. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My very next video is, I don't know what it's going to be. So in the meantime, take care, guys. If you guys like this, please click the like button. And if you guys want to support my spending habits, please subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, take care and peace out.